Hey everyone, hope you're enjoying the last few weeks of classes. So we're going to continue from Monday's class where I mentioned I was doing a lot of my common exercises. So we're going to continue with some more of my common ones that you'd normally see in my full 1 hour class, with today being a bit more of a focus on the butt since we were mainly abs on Monday. So we're going to start sitting down with some kind of using roll downs or roll backs as more of a warm up than your standard ab work. So as per normal, if needed, you can have a pillow behind your tailbone. We're going to start with half rollbacks first, but we'll be moving into the full ones. So we're going to start sitting as tall as you can and focusing this on being more of a stretch. So I want Karen to lengthen her arms up to the ceiling, palms facing each other, shoulders drawing down, and then use the lift of your chest to really lift into that stretch. Take a deep breath in. On your breath out, zip and hollow as you lengthen forward over your feet, feeling like someone's pulling the stomach back as you're really lengthening forward. Arms should be parallel to the floor. Go. And breathe in, sit as tall as you can, reach back to the ceiling. Shoulders draw down, lift the chest and breathe out, lengthen forward. Really reach over the toes to feel that stretch. Breathe in one more, nice and tall. Shoulders draw down, breathing out, lengthening forward. And now breathe in, we'll sit tall with the arms at chest height for a half roll back. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, zip and hollow, curl the spine halfway back. Breathe in, reach halfway. Breathe in, reach your arms to the ceiling. And breathing out, zip and hollow to curl up, lengthening over the toes. And again, nice and tall on the breath in. Breathing out, rolling down, curling halfway back. Breathe in, lift the arms, reach to the ceiling. And breathe out, zip and hollow, curling up, lengthening forward. Breathe in, nice and tall. One more. Breathing out, rolling down, rounding the spine. Breathe in, lengthen the arms right up high. And breathe out, zip and hollow as you curl forward. And breathe in, sit nice and tall for the full rollbacks. Now breathe out, zip and hollow, curling down all the way down to the floor. Breathe in, lengthen the arms right over the head. Make sure those ribs stay down. On your breath out, bring the hands over chin to chest as you curl up all the way up and lengthen forward. Sitting nice and tall, 2 to go. Breathing out, rolling down. Make sure those shoulders don't pop up to your ears. Keep the shoulders strong. Breathing in, lengthening the arms. On the breath out, the hands come over. Abs engage. Slowly curl up and lengthening forward. And again, sitting nice and tall. Final one. Breathe out, rolling the spine down. Breathe in, the arms lengthen right over the head. Ribcage stays down, abs flatten. On the breath out, you'll curl up, lengthening through the arms, reaching forward, and sitting nice and tall. And now one roll down to transfer to lying. So you'll breathe out, curl the spine back, and hands next to your hips. Okay, well now bend the knees so your feet are flat on the floor for some pelvis bridging. So we're now going to warm up the deep abs, mobilize your lower back, and challenge the hamstrings while warming up the butt. So you're going to have the hands pushing down into the mat, shoulders wrapped away from the ears. We'll take a deep breath in. On the breath out, zip and hollow, tuck the tailbone and slowly peel the hips up, one vertebrae at a time. Now make sure you're connecting your rib cage together and down with your pelvic floor. Take a breath in and breathe out, zip and hollow, slowly rolling down. Go, breath in at the bottom. One more with the arms down. Breathe out, zip and hollow, peeling up. Breathe in to hold. And breathe out, slowly rolling down, mobilizing the lower back, warming up the abs. I now want you to reach your arms right over your head down to the carpet. Okay, now this is the full stretch for the shoulders. So the challenge now is to keep the arms down while we move through the same motion. So deep breath in. Breathe out, tuck the tailbone, squeeze the butt. Pressure more into your heels and the balls of the feet. Deep breath in and breathe out, rolling back down, rounding the spine. Breath in at the bottom. Breathe out, zip and hollow, deep abs engage, peeling back up. Keep those arms reaching. Keep the shoulders drawing down. Deep breath in and breathing out, rolling down. One more. Deep breath in. Squeeze the butt. Abs engage as you peel the hips up. Breathe in to hold. And breathing out, slowly rolling down. We'll now bring the arms back over, hands next to your hips. One leg at a time up into tabletop. And we're going straight to some abs. So we'll reach your arms to the ceiling for single leg stretch. Take a breath in. Breathe out, zip and hollow, lengthen the right leg forward and breathe in to return. Breathe out, left leg. Breathe in to return. Zip and hollow reach. Good. Breathe in as you return. Abs engage, lengthen and return. 4 more. Reach, breathe in, return. 3 to go. And return, last 2. Breathe in, return, final 1. Return and hold. Hands behind the head, elbows wide. Breathe out, zip and hollow, curl up. Rib cage draws, no, straight curl up. Just straight curl up. And breathe in as you lower. Breathing out, zip and hollow to curl up. Breathing in as you lower. So just basic ab prep. Breathing out to curl and breathe in to lower. 2 more. Breathe out and curl. Breathe in to lower. Final 1. Abs engage to crunch. Breathe in to lower and hug your knees into your chest. Give your back a good little circle out. Alright, so we've already warmed up hammies, bit of the butt, getting a little bit more abs before we get into butt work. So we're going to have the hands back by your side, legs one at a time back to tabletop. Now keeping your arms pushing down strong, we'll lengthen both legs to the ceiling. Straight strong legs, lengthening strong. Breathe in, lower the right leg towards the floor. And breathe out, zip and hollow, use the abs to scoot back up. Left leg lowers. And breathe out, back up. So breathe in for the way down. And breathe out, scoop the abs to return. Breathe in to lower. Scoop the abs to return. 2 more. And up. Final 1. Breathe out, scoop the abs up. Hold. Connect together strong. Breathe in, lower both legs. Breathe out, zip and hollow. Abs scoop to lift. 3 to go. 4 of these total. Breathe out and lift. 2 more. Really think about the length of your legs more than how low you're going. Final 1. And up. Hug the knees back into your chest and give your back another good circle out. We'll now place both legs out along the floor, rolling onto your stomach for a back extension. Okay, so hands in line with your ears for a basic back extension. We'll take a deep breath in. On your breath out, engage the deep abdominals, squeeze the butt as you push down into the floor to lift the chest, wrap the shoulders, and breathe in as you lower. Breathe out, zip and hollow, abs engage as you lift and lengthen. Think about length through the spine, not pulling the chin up and arching into the neck. So you'll breathe out to lift and lengthen. Shoulders wrap down. Breathing in as you lower. 5 more. Deep abs engage first. Squeeze the butt to lift. Breathe in as you lower. 4 to go. Think about the length through the legs. Try not to grip into the toes though. That's how you can get cramp in the feet. Breathe in as you lower. Final 1. Breathing in to lower, using the hands to push back for a shell stretch, rounding the spine as you lengthen your arms forward. So we're completely curling out into that rounded spine position. I know some people like to open their knees apart when doing shell stretch. That's fine, it's a slightly different stretch. That kind of adds more to the inner thighs and hips. When you keep the knees together, it's more about the curve of the back. Alright, so we'll return up from there and we're going to now get into the first set of butt. So we're going to be on your right hand side, arm out along the floor, pillow between your shoulder and your ear, or towel if you don't have a small pillow, heels just in front of your hips. You're going to hit the bookshelf there, Karen? Okay. Alright, so we've got a little tuck of your tailbone, abs and butt strong. Abs are engaged, rib cage down. Slight lift in the waist, so you've got an even shaped waist on both sides of the body. Top foot now to hip height. Okay, we're going to start with basic single leg lift. So I want you to breathe in, flex the foot. Breathe out, zip and hollow lift. Breathe in, point the toe, and breathe out to lower. Breathe in to flex. Deep abs engage, lift. Keep the top shoulder relaxed. Breathe in, point. Breathe out to lower. 4 to go. Breathe in, flex. Breathe out, lengthen to lift. Breathe in to point, and breathe out to lower. Breathe in, flex. Energy out the heel on the lift. Breathe in, point, and lower. Final 2. Breathe in, flex. Squeeze the butt to lift. Breathe in to point. Breathe out and lower. Final 1. Breathe in, flex. Squeeze the butt to lift and hold. Now keep the foot up. Keep the foot flexed. And pulsing up. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're doing 10, 5, 6. Keep that tuck. 7, 8, 9, 10. You'll lower the foot back to hip height. So just to hip height. Alright, now from hip height, you'll take a breath in. On your breath out, zip and hollow, bring the bottom leg up to meet the top leg. And breathe in to lower the bottom leg back down. Breathe out, zip and hollow to lift. And breathe in to lower back down. Abs engage as you lift. Good. Breathing in to lower. Breathe out, zip and hollow lift. And lower. Final 1. Abs engage, lift and hold. Now take a breath in. We go into the scissor. Breathe out, scissor your legs long and straight. And breathe in, connect back together. Breathe out, scissor the opposite direction. And back together. Breath out to scissor. And together. 3 more. Breathe out, lengthen long. No bending of your knees. Back together. 2 to go. Keep that top shoulder relaxed. Keep engaging the abs. Last 1. Connect and hold. Now top arm will lengthen to the ceiling. Shoulder still drawing away from your ear. You'll breathe in, lower both legs down together. Connect those inner thighs. Breathe out, squeeze the butt and lift. Breathe in, both legs lower. Abs engage to lift. Breathe in to lower. Squeeze the butt to lift. 2 to go. Abs engage, lift. Concentrating on that balance. Last 1. Breathe in and lower. Bring the hand down and we'll bend your knees into the clamp. Okay, now from the clamp, we still want that tuck of the tailbone. Abs strong, squeezing the butt. You'll bring your heels up about the same height as your tailbone, not the same height as your top hip. You'll now breathe out, squeeze the butt to open the clam, and breathe in as you lower. Abs engage, squeeze the butt to lift, only as high as you can without rolling your hip backwards. Abs engage, squeeze the butt to lift. Still keeping that top shoulder relaxed, breathing out, abs engage to lift. And lower, 4 more. Abs engage, squeeze the butt. And lower, 3 to go. Abs first, butt, then lift, and lower, 2 more. Breathe in through the nose to lower. Last 1, breath out through the mouth and hold. 10 little up pulses, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax the legs down and rolling onto your back for a pretzel stretch. So we'll cross your left ankle over your right knee and then hug that right leg in towards you for your stretch. So you want to be drawing in strong to increase that stretch on the left hand side of your butt. Or if you are one of the people that can't really get that leg up, you just keep the foot down and either push your left knee away or pull it in, whichever makes your butt get the best stretch for you. Alright, so we're going to swap to the opposite end now. Okay, so again, pillow between your shoulder and your ear. You want to be in a nice straight line from your fingertips to your hips. Rib cage down, squeezing the butt, little tuck of the tailbone with your feet just in front of your hips. You'll bring your top foot to hip height. Again, starting with your basic single leg lift. So breathe in, flex the foot to start. On the breath out, squeeze the butt lift. Breathe in, point the toe, and breathe out lower. Breathe in, flex. Zip and hollow, abs engage, lift. Breathe in to point, and breathe out to lower. Really think about length. Breathe in, flex. Squeeze the butt, lengthen out the heel. Breathe in, point, and breathe out, lengthen out the toe. Breathe in, flex. Zip and hollow to lift. Good. Hopefully your shoulders are relaxed like Karen's are. And down. 2 more. Breathe in to flex. Squeeze the butt to lift. Breathe in, point. Breathe out lower. Last 1. Breathe in, flex. Abs engage. Zip and hollow lift. Breathe in, point. and lower. Now keeping your top foot at hip height. Oh, sorry, flex the foot, you're going to bring it up. Sorry, we did pulses first. So the top foot will stay up, flexed, and pulsing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep breathing. 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring the foot down to hip height. Okay, so you can relax the foot to your position that you like. All right, now deep breath in. On your breath out, zip and hollow. The bottom leg will lift to meet the top leg, and breathe in to lower. Abs engage, squeeze the inner thighs, and breathe in to lower. Deep abs flatten, squeeze the butt, lift the legs and lower. 3 more. Abs engage, lift. Again, really focus on the length of your legs more than the height of your lift. And last one, you'll hold, take a breath in. Breathe out, zip and hollow, scissor the legs long and straight. And breathe in, draw together. Breathe out and scissor. And breathe in, back together. No bending of the knees, especially the leg pulling backwards. That's the one the mind generally forgets to think about. Last 2. And back. Final one, breathe out, scissor. Together and hold. Connect those legs strong. Reach your top arm to the ceiling. Palm facing away from you. You'll breathe in to lower both legs down. And breathe out, zip and hollow as they lift. Breathe in, lower both legs. Abs first, squeeze the butt to lift. Breathe in to lower. And zip and hollow as you lift. Breathe in to lower. And lift. Breathe in to lower. 2 more. And final one. Abs engage, lift. And then lower all the way down. You'll bring your hand to the floor. We'll bend the knees to the clamp. Again, straight line from your shoulders to your heels as if you were lying against a wall. Top foot, both feet, come up to tailbone height with your heels. Breathe out, zip and hollow, squeeze the butt to open the clam and breathe in to lower. Abs engage, ribs down, squeeze the butt to lift and lower. Deep abs engage, squeeze the butt, opening that clam and lower. 5 more. And breathe in to lower. 4 to go. And down. Breathe out, zip and hollow to lift. And lower. 2 more. Abs engage, squeeze the butt. Make sure that hip's not rolling back. Last one and hold. 10 small up pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't rock those hips. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax from there, rolling onto your back to stretch the right butt. So this time it's your right ankle crossed over your left knee. Then hug that left leg in for that pretzel stretch. So drawing right in. Alright, so I'm going to get Karen to swap around to the other end. Just we're going back into tabletop. You probably won't need to move. It's just better for our room having your head down this end. Hands by your side, knees into crook lying. Alright, so we're going to move into our second set of tabletop now. So with your hands by your side, one leg at a time back to tabletop, and we're going to go straight into our oblique crunch. So elbows wide to support the neck with your hands behind the head. So we'll take a deep breath in, right foot first. Breathe out, lengthen the right leg as you rotate to the left and breathe in, return. Zip and hollow, crunch and twist and return. Now just like the other days, you want to make sure you're not pulling your elbow across your body. It's your rib towards your knee, not your elbow towards the knee. Breathing out, crunch and rotate. Your hips should stay even on the floor, 2 to go. And return. Final one. And return. Now with your head down, arms reaching to the ceiling, heels together, knees and toes turned out for sexy frogs. You're in that plie position. Breathe in through the nose to lower the heels towards the floor. Breathe out, zip and hollow as the abs lift. Now again, you don't need to go all the way to the floor. If you can without losing neutral spine, that's awesome. But if you only get halfway and you feel your back lifting and your pelvis tilting, stop there and return back up. 2 more. Breathe out, scoop the stomach in to return. Final one. And scoop. Now just like the reformer, we're going to do cheerleader. So on your hands together now. Create strength in your arms. You'll take a breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to curl the head and shoulders up. Reach between the legs as your legs lengthen into a wide V, and breathe in, return. You'll breathe out, curl up, and lengthen the legs wide. Now feel like your knuckles are a weight, and you're reaching that heavy weight through your legs. That will increase the strength in the core and give you that same feeling as on the reformer when we use the straps. And return, 2 to go. Curl and lengthen, reach the knuckles and return. Final one. And then bend the knees in and give your back a good circle out. Okay, so now feet back to the floor, hands by your side. One leg at a time back to tabletop. And again, we're starting the second set with another oblique series. This time, we're going to go to the same side over and over again. Okay, it's a lot more challenging on the abs doing this. So hands back behind the head. We'll start with the right leg again, so you'll take a breath in. I want you to curl up, reach your right leg, rotate to the left and hold. Now keep this right leg out straight. Breathe in, lower the head. Breathe out, curl back to the same side. Don't move the right leg. Keep that length. Breathe out, crunch. And return. 3 more. Curl and rotate. Think about that opposite shoulder blade coming up more than you just twisting over. And return the knee in. Now the other side. Crunch and hold. Get the leg lengthened. Breathe in, lower the head. Breathe out, curl and rotate. And return. 4 more. Abs engage, crunch and rotate, and return. If it gets too tough, bring the leg higher, and return, and twist. 1 to go. Return back to tabletop. All right, I now want you to curl up straight, reach your right leg up, both hands left knee, and double speed single leg stretch. Breathing in, 2, out, 2. Keep that crunch, use the breath, and in, 2, and out, 2. Breathe in. 2 and out, 2, last 4, 2 and out, 2, hug your knees back in, lower the head, and again a good circle out of your back. Alright, we're going to do the side stretch now, so both legs out along the floor, right hand out to your side, right knee up to tabletop, draw the knee across your body as you look to the right. So that the right knee is twisting over to the left, as that left side, good, really reaches the arm away to get that twist in the spine. Just 5 more seconds here. Make sure you're still breathing, not holding your breath. And we'll rotate back to the opposite side. So now we'll place both legs out. Left hand out to your side, left knee to tabletop. Right hand comes across. Draw the knee across your body. So you're drawing that left knee over to the right as you're looking to the left. Again, really trying to twist and rotate into the spine. 5 more seconds, still breathing. And returning to the centre. Alright, now let's see how the abs are after that for a roll up. So you're going to lengthen the arms right over the head. On your breath out, zip and hollow, abs engage to curl up. Good work and reaching forward. So those who needed a pillow, you probably would have needed it then, but it's always good to see how you go after doing some standard tabletop abs. We're now going to add some roll back obliques. So we'll sit nice and tall again. Arms back out in front, palms facing each other. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, zip and hollow, curl halfway. And then hold. We're going to start with the breath in as you twist to the left. So you'll breathe in, rotate to the left, follow with the eyes. Breathe out, zip and hollow back to the centre. Breathe in, rotate to the right. Breathe out, zip and hollow back to the centre. Breathe in, twist to the left. Abs engage back to the centre. 1 more, rotate right. And back. Breathe in, reach your arms to the ceiling. And on the breath out, curl down to the floor, keeping the arms high. We'll breathe in, lengthen the arms right over the head. On the breath out, hands come over to curl halfway up. Once you're halfway, fingers to salute, elbows wide. So the fingers are on the front of the forehead for salute, not behind the head. You'll now breathe in, rotate to the left. On your breath out, reach the left hand away. Breathe in, bring the hand back to the forehead. Breathe out, twist to the centre. Breathe in, twist right. Breathe out, reach the hand. Breathe in, bring the hand back. Breathe out, twist to the center. Breathe in, rotate. Keep the shoulders down, reach the hand. Breathe in, return the hand. Breathe out, twist to the center. Last one, twist to the right. And reach the hand. Bring the hand back, rotate to the center. Hold, take another breath in, reach your arms to the ceiling. And curl back down to the floor. Hands by your side. One leg at a time, back into tabletop. Alright, and we're going to the 100. So, you can do this with straight legs. Hopefully you will try that. If it gets too tough, return to tabletop. Head down if you get a sore neck. So you'll breathe out, curl the head and shoulders up. Lengthen the legs straight into Pilates stance. Will increase the challenge in the deep abs. So a small plie. And breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, strong pulses with the arms. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, scoop the abs, flatten the abs. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 42. 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 40. If you think you can challenge yourself more, try lower legs and in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 20. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hug the knees in for another good circle out of the back. Good work, guys. We're nearly there. Alright, so to finish off tabletop, finish off the abs, we're going to do double leg stretch. So you'll bring your legs one at a time back to tabletop if they're not already there. We'll now curl the head and shoulders right up, one hand on top of each knee, and take a deep breath in. On the breath out, push the arms back, reach both legs forward, and breathe in, circle the hands back to the knees. Breathe out and lengthen, and circle. Now really focus on the flattening of the abs as you reach and back, and not lowering your head and shoulders. If you find yourself pulling your head down, you're pushing your arms too low to the floor. 2 to go, and reach, and return. Final one, and reach, and return. Hug the knees back in for your last final circle out here. That's all the abs done for this class. We'll now bring your legs into a tabletop position, hands behind the knees to transfer back to sitting. You'll push your legs out and sitting tall. Okay, so we're going to add the saw stretch now. So if Karen brings her feet just wider than her mat. Okay, arms out to your side, sitting your spine as tall as you can. So really trying to lift the chest. From this position, you'll breathe in as you lift and twist to the left. On the breath out, reach the right hand over the left foot and try to lengthen that left arm back on the opposite direction. Breathe in, sit tall, and breathe out back to the center. Breathe in, lift and rotate. Breathe out, lengthen forward. The backwards hand is reaching in the opposite direction. Breathe in, sit tall, looking to the right, and breathe out, zip and hollow, lift tall to the center. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, reaching forward. Breathe in, sit tall, looking to the left. Breathe out, back to the center. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, reaching forward. Breathe in, sit tall, looking to the right. Back to the center. Now reach both arms to the ceiling. Similar to the start of the class, shoulder blades still drawing down. On your breath out, lengthen forward until your arms are parallel to the floor. Feel the stomach pulling back as the chest is reaching forward. And breathe in, lengthen back to the ceiling. Breathe out, zip and hollow, lengthen forward. Really reach into that stretch. Hips are pulling back, heels pushing forward, arms reaching forward, stomach drawing back. Sitting nice and tall. Alright, we're going to bring the arms down. We're now going to stand. I'll get Karen to stand at the back of the mat. Couple more roll downs and we are done. So feet a couple inches apart, neck tall, chin drawing in, shoulders wrapped back and down. Take a deep breath in. On your breath out, zip and hollow, chin to chest, slowly rolling down to the floor. Arms hang relaxed and heavy. Tailbone lengthens up to the ceiling. Breathe in to hold and breathe out, zip and hollow, slowly restack. Curling up one vertebrae at a time. Deep breath in. One more. Zap and hollow, slowly rolling down. Hang those arms heavy. Tailbone up to the ceiling. Arms relax right down. Hang the head heavy. Deep breath in. Zap and hollow. Start with the abs. Tucking the tailbone. Squeezing the butt. Shoulders back and down. Head up last. Give the arms and legs a shake out. And we are done. Awesome work, guys. And we'll see you again on Friday.
Cool. See ya.